I'm reading The Hunger Games, and I'm about 4 or 5 chapters into it, and I found it really shocking that a 10-year-old should do that. Like, that's not. I mean, her little sister's like 10. And they did not talk about at all about like how the dad died, what the dad did, like how the dad was involved with anything. But like in the book, they're just like, oh, the dad taught Katniss how to like hunt and fish and do everything to get food from the forest, and he taught her how to go and scavenge stuff and how to get a good bargain, and he did this, and he's the only one that died in a mining accident, which I find very fishy, because it's like, it doesn't say it, like, oh, he's the only one. It kind of just like, oh, well, they got paid for his loss, and everyone was mourning over his loss. Like, if did anyone else die in the mines? Because it's making it sound like he's the only one. Um, and then when they went to this, like, what is it called? The reaping? Like, that's screwed up. I hate, like, personally, I hate, like, this is the part of the book where I'm just, like, really against it. Like, if this is supposed to be in the future, like, it's in North America, which I didn't know, because they didn't put that in the movie. So, like, I'm getting, like, a whole new perspective of, like, how the movie is to the book. And right now, the book is, like, winning, because it's, like, way more in detail. And it's just, like, this is what's really happening. And the movie's just, like, this is the gist. So, it's, like, yeah. The reaping, though, like, what? Why are they doing this? Like, this whole Hunger Games thing, I'm so confused. The Capitol is just like, hey, we saved your lives from the Dark Ages, now you're gonna have to volunteer 2 young children to die. I don't get it. Just, I think that's really screwed up. I don't know how the author, like, even came up with that. Like, hey, I'm thinking here about a new book, and I think that it should be about the districts in North America, and they all have to fight to the death, and this is gonna be our future. Like, how did that even come to mind? Just that basically what I was thinking. Like, how does someone come up with this idea? Like, it's a good idea, like, that could possibly happen, but I mean, what? Like, I just didn't get how that came to mind. But the reaping, it's just like, really? You're gonna. And then, like, they have to put their name and extra time in so they can get, like, oil and stuff to, like, survive. So it's like, hey, this is like a lottery. You can put in your name 45 times, and then, like, you can die at the end. But don't worry, your family will be okay. Maybe. If they survive. Because if you do something wrong, the Capitol is going to go and hunt down your family and kill them. Like, who is running the Capitol? Because whoever that is, they screwed up. Because, like, who wants to kill their, like, citizens? Just, I don't get that. Just so weird. So then her little sister gets picked. So Katniss is like the main character, and like so it's like her and it's like her life, right? So the whole Hunger Games is based on District 12, which is like the lowest of the lowest districts, I'm guessing, about Katniss. And then Katniss has a best friend named Gale, and he's pretty. In the movie, he was pretty cute, and they make him sound pretty cute, and he's smart and he knows how to hunt. So they're best friends, right? Best buds over here. And then this guy Peeta, like they spell Peeta really wrong. P-E-E-T-A, Peeta, yeah, Peeta. Um, he gets involved because he gets picked too, and no one like. If I was Gale, I get why like you don't want to volunteer, but still, like, wouldn't you want to spend the last days with Katniss? Really? Like, you guys are best buds for the past, like, 18 years. And all of a sudden, she's gonna go to her death war and fight other 18, 12-year-olds and people, and you don't want to be there, but you guys can team up. And, like, I think the movie would have been better if Gale was involved, because you can tell that Gale has a crush on her. You can just, you can just, you can just sense it, you know? So then Peeta gets like involved and he gets chosen, and like Katniss somewhat knows him. He's like the bakery son. Like he's kind of like cool, like the bakery son that like was weird. So like she's seen him around but doesn't know him. So that's basically what happens, and they get chosen and they go through this whole long process. And right now I finished off and they were in a train, and like Hamish, he is a drunk. Like, this guy needs some serious rehab because he's drunk. Like, I don't know how they're gonna get through these games, because if he's the only one that can like send him support, like, oh hey, my person got hurt, can you send some lotion medication thing, and he's drunk and he's not paying attention, you dead. Like, you're dead. Dead. Just doesn't even, like, you get a scrape from a poisonous leaf. There's a medication that he can get for you, but he's drunk and he can't do it for you. So you're dead. If you have a drunk guy like that as your sponsor, yeah, I don't know how he survived, but he did. So then Katniss is trying to like figure out like what Peeta's up to, like, because right now they haven't teamed up. So it's like Katniss versus Peeta against the other guys in the districts and all the girls in the districts too. And so it's like, bruh, you guys are against each other from the same district. Like, you're gonna go home, and if you kill everyone else and you and Peeta left and you just wrong. That's what I gotta say on the Hunger Games so far. That's what I found shocking. And I love this book so far. It's like interesting, it's like mind twisting with me, and like now I'm right in the part where they're gonna go to